To another episode of Ask a Brother podcast. I'm your host, Jeff St. James, and we're going to have a whole host of different people from different backgrounds coming in because it really is about building a community of like-minded people that's just open to listening and hearing from other perspectives. The revolution is going to be because of us.
Yep, a school bus. A simple, regular school bus. No Lamborghini, no Bentley, no McLaren, no fake rich competition. Just kids on a yellow school bus laughing, dressed nice, creating memories, and probably having the time of their lives. And honestly, this is the part of the conversation the black and brown communities hate to have. You see,
For the Dance is getting bigger. No, bigger. Way bigger. Prom send-offs are becoming celebrations of their very own.
Usually, we're busting out the scenes with baby showers, bridal showers, and weddings. But do you know the hottest event of the season right now? Prom.
Families renting venues.
Yeah.
Hiring fashion designers.
One senior year, we found a designer, and we just started working with him, and then he started creating my dress.
I definitely feel like it could come up a little bit more.
Big hitter like.
This Louisiana student turned into a graduation groove.
After receiving her high school diploma, Amiria Marquis broke into a joyful dance across the stage. There she goes.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Wow.
She has reason to celebrate. I mean, she's entering college as a junior. Now, I mean, she is dancing into her next chapter. Get it.
I love it.
Is she on the gymnastics team?
I know, right?
She's pretty.
Here at home, there's a split decision on if this move went way too far.
Well, too much. That's too much. See how long the dress and everything is? She covered.
Meet Tyvion Campbell.
I will be attending Georgia State University this fall.
She says she'd been telling friends, family, and even classmates for weeks that for graduation at Chicago Tech Academy High School, her exit was going to be memorable.
Yes, I gave many warnings. I told my friends, family, and I told my peers, my teachers. I said I'm going to do a split on stage, but no one took me serious. And when I did it, everyone was shocked.
Welcome, everybody that's currently watching to an awesome new panel that we're going to be launching tonight called the Grown Folks Roundtable. I'm your host, Jeff St. James, and I have a few people on the screen that I would love to introduce real quick before we get started. First of which, Black Spider Guy. What's going on, man? How are you? I know you're on mute.
Yeah, again, man. Hope all is well.
Yes, sir. And then we got, hold on, Doctor. You know, she got a new title now. Dr. Messy. Miss Sean, what's going on, man?
Oh, good. How are you?
I cannot complain. And then we got Mr. The legend, Tommy Sotomayor. What's going on, good sir?
What's going on, brother? Thank you for having me here.
Yeah. So one, man, I think the grown folks table, you know, panels have already been coming. Oh, and then we got Professor Pickney herself. What's going on, ma'am? How are you?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey.
Good evening.
Yeah, so real quick, y'all. Obviously, I worked with each of you individually at different points, and I love y'all personalities. And I was always wondering, you know, if we got all of these different personalities at the same time on the screen, I wonder when it comes to responding and reacting to very interesting trending topics, I wonder how you guys would navigate this stuff. So Black prom, Black graduation. What y'all think? How y'all feel about the theatrics, the cars, what's happening? What do you think of it? And what do you think this is a reflection of, or why so many more and more Black families, youth, children are kind of reacting and responding to both these events in the ways that they are? And it's popcorn style.
It's a major waste of money, man. It's a major waste of money, and just showcases what our culture likes to consistently perpetuate, which is this idea that we need to glorify, you know, money and sexual displays constantly all the time. You know, prom, I skipped my prom. I didn't see a point in that. I was getting ready to go to college to get my degree, trying to figure out what kind of job I'm going to get. You know, your high school is great. Yeah, we're celebrating, but that much, we're not graduating college or getting a job that's going to lead to, you know, some actual banking. Like, what are we celebrating? Is this a marriage? Like, no, you're doing something that anybody else or most of everybody in America has done. I don't really see why we're celebrating this much.
Messy, what about you?
I love
what
it.
you think? Tell me more. Tell me more.
No, I love it. Go ahead, do your thing, spend all the money. When you get on TikTok, we'll be right there to say, "Child, we ain't trying to hear that." Because you got all the money in the world to be doing all this. I don't know. You know, listen, you can celebrate whatever you want to celebrate, right? I don't have no problem with celebrating, but sometimes it's just to the max of unnecessary. You know, if it's over, you know, this is if it's over. But if there's other people that's still walking, why are you doing this? That takes the attention away from the other people. Just be respectful of everyone else. You know what I mean? You know, if it's over and you want to act like a fool, child, act like a fool, but have some respect for your fellow classmates at minimum in the graduation part anyway.
What about y'all two, Tommy and Pick Me?
You want me to go first, Tommy?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just think that everybody nowadays are looking for that moment to go viral. So it's like social media has like warped everybody's mind and everybody's looking for a moment. You know, that's what I think it's all about. Is like, can I go viral today? What can I do to get the most attention online? Even the parents with the proms, and if I can spend this much money and all of that, probably ain't even paid rent, but they want to make sure that they got the Bentley for the baby to go to prom in. You know what I mean?
Man, oh my God. I'm waiting. I want to hear everybody's point before I say what I'm going to say. Tommy, what about you?
Yeah, you ain't gonna like what I gotta say, but you know what I'm gonna say if you watch me long enough.
Okay.
You watch this. This is all. You heard her mother say she was fully dressed. I don't see what's wrong with it. Single black mothers are the downfall of the black community. Black women are the worst thing to happen to black people. I will explain. You will watch black women sit here and encourage their kids to do the most destructive things. When I was a child,
Here at home, there's a split.
Go ahead, my bad.
I grew up in the 80s. I had aunts who encouraged their sons who were selling dope and could buy them leather couches and big screen TVs. They never told them, hey, don't do that. I don't need the leather couch. I don't need the big screen TV. And they never told their daughters who would go strip or sleep with older men to make money to pay rent. They never told them, baby, you don't have to do this. I will make that happen because I brought you here. You didn't ask to come here. That's what mothers do. Mothers are the people who run out, since we got my man Spider-Man. Mothers are the people who, when the house on fire, like what happened when I had FBG Duck Mom on my show, and she told me I was being mean to her because I wondered how she ran out of her apartment but left her child in the apartment to burn and die. See, Spider-Man's supposed to come and risk his life to save your child because you ran out. But nobody would think that was okay if a man was standing outside of a burning building saying, I left my child in there, help me. But that's what black women do. Black women put themselves in bad positions and then ask other people to help them out. You know, like slapping a man 3 times bigger than them, but every man that saw it when he tried to beat her up, he's supposed to help her because no man's supposed to put his hands
He's
on the
supposed to
woman.
risk his life. Right.
Yes. You watch these women encourage their children to do everything but follow the rules. When's the last time you heard a black woman tell her child, hey, these are the rules, follow them?
It's been a long time.
Yet fathers tell their children, literally, as a father you're looking at, hey, if them the fucking rules, follow them. My daughter is a talker like me. She goes to a private school. She gets demerits all the time, which is weird because at home she don't talk much. But in school, running her mouth. She makes straight A's, but she always get them demerits. And I always told her, I said, one thing you will never have is me going up there trying to fight them white folks talking about some, I ain't going to let you do this. You know right from wrong. And if you do wrong, I'm on their side.
Man, I appreciate everybody's perspective so far. And everybody that's
Can I piggyback off of what he just said about black moms? We also encourage our sons to be too.
The heavy feminine influence is definitely very big in today's world.
We think it's cute. We
why
gonna put
not?
them in cheerleading and ballet and do weird.
They the main one doing it.
Yeah.
Man don't sit up there and cheer other than Dwayne Wade. And remember, Dwayne Wade had his, but wait a minute. Remember, Dwayne Wade had the woman he wanted push him to do that to his kid.
Yeah.
That
whole Dwayne Wade situation.
Remember, he cheated on her, and to get back in her good graces, he had to let her run the house.
Damn.
Man, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this first, and everybody that's currently watching from whatever channels or platforms, please make sure that y'all follow everybody that y'all see on the screen, and feel free to become a member and subscribe if you haven't done so. We do have a couple super chats that's already pulled up through the Fire Podcast RBN. Thank you for the $50 banger. I'm here for Michonne. I hope, Michonne, I hope your husband gets you oh my God, what? Okay.
If that happens, we all rich around here, okay?
Okay, Ebony K. Let's bringing it back. And then Jamone Femininity, thank you for the $9.99. So y'all, if you're currently watching, if you have any comments or questions that you hope for us to not miss, feel free to hit the super chat button, or at least put a 1 in the chat to let us know that you're here. Tommy, you kind of alluded to it, and everybody, I appreciate what y'all said so far. I think that the level of what we're seeing is number one enabled by the parents, and especially obviously majority of them probably being Black mothers. I'm going to show an example of what I mean. And Tommy's alluded to, they're telling you what the rules are. They're telling you everybody has to follow it. And Messi, you said something that was like, it's not just about decorum and tact and class, which we're going to discuss what this is about when it comes to that. I think it's about the fact that everybody child deserves to hear their name heard, and every family that's there is waiting to hear their child's name. And once you jump up and get done your 5-8 second screaming session, 1 or 2 students have been called. It happens at every single graduation. We have an open defiance. Every graduation, it's something about within our group and community. It's not enough to celebrate beforehand, to celebrate after, to do parties and all types of stuff we want to. We have to make the noise right then and there as if they don't know that we're there at the graduation. And I think this, what the kids are now doing, is because the parents have been modeling this now for years. F the rules, we're going to do what we want. We're going to behave how we want to behave, no matter what they're saying. And then now the kids with social media, with the internet, is now doing the same exact thing. They're starting to hold diplomas back. So I'm going to play this and let's see what y'all think.
For Frederick. Zakai, Lauren, Keyshawn, Gore.
I'm gonna scream.
Ashley Taylor Jackson.
Marini and Patel. Claire Ann Plaza. Addison Mackenzie Pollock. Jacob.
We love you, Jacob!
Congratulations, Jacob. Your sister's nephew.
We thought we was good, and then they had kicked us.
She said, y'all have to leave. Okay. We was out anyway.
Look, we was out anyway.
Now, first of all,
just sad.
What I've learned through the podcast, through observation, through everything that's trending on social media is Black women, the problematic ones, they don't believe rules apply to them in society.
Can't tell them what to do at all.
That's correct. That's actually what this is. And obviously, this isn't all Black women, but I know these particular types that we just, now they're seeing people getting kicked out. And they say, we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Why, from your vantage point, why are there so many more women now than maybe 20, even 30 years ago that's doing this and feels comfortable with being like, the rules don't apply to us in Dubai. They don't apply to us at resorts. They don't apply to us at graduations. Why do y'all think so many Black women are starting to struggle with this?
Struggle with what?
Authority, rules.
Oh, okay. I thought you
yeah.
meant something else. No, because there's no consequence. So, and then you want to do bigger and better. You know how that goes. I got to be bigger and better than her. Because I'm looking at it this year. I haven't talked about it because I was thinking, honestly, that I was watching the same stuff over and over again, like the same graduation, the same prom. And then I'm like, so y'all just doing this all over the daggone place. And it's like, why do you have to do all this? Why do you need to be seen? Why does it have to be such a spectacle? Can't it just be a nice event? Oh, that's acting white. Can't you just, like you said, celebrate beforehand or afterwards? That's acting white. It'd be something stupid like that. And it's like, but then when someone says you're being, I don't know, combative, you're being disrespectful, that's racist. It's like, it's always a reason for something. And
it's that victimhood mentality that's kind of been perpetuated.
No, it's not victimhood. It's I'm gonna be a pain in the ass because I'm a pain in the ass.
No, I think it's a victim mindset though, because they'll say things like, "Oh, well, the system's been oppressing us for so long, we should be allowed to yell, scream, and do whatever we want." That's what I've been told.
That is an excuse, but it's also the who gonna check me, boo? You not gonna tell me?
The boss B mentality, lack of accountability.
Right, and then if you do, you're racist or it's white supremacy. It's
every time.
Or every misogynistic.
Oh, the patriarchy, child.
Keeping us from being able to be our true selves, our true divine divinity. I hate when they say
you're making us act white. We don't act white. I'm like, well, I don't act like that. I'm not saying you gotta act like me, but child, I don't act like that. And my kids better not act like that, okay?
Stop acting like an animal. It's not that hard.
No. We're gonna be specific with what the animal is. This is where's it at? This is chimping. This is chimping.
Oh, I thought
you need to be honest. This is chimping. This is chimp maxing.
Shucking and jiving.
Shucking, jiving, chimp maxing. Nobody else wants to say it, so I'll say it first. This is chimping. This is the minstrel show, and of course, I've seen them dance and do this outside of this environment. When it comes to this discussion, and Messi, you kind of alluded to it. This debate between culture versus class, and people saying like this is culture, you can't critique it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not classless. It's just what they do down there. I'm like, is this really a disagreement about culture, or is this really a disagreement, a line of delineation between those who thinks this is really a debate about class?
Are they still calling the names here? And she's doing this?
Yeah, she wasn't the last one.
That's too much. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Tommy.
Yeah, I want to wait till everybody finish. I want to be able to get.
No, I'm just gonna say there's just a need for attention. This I don't know, this thirst for attention or something, but
it's also a byproduct of constantly being on the internet every single day, constantly scrolling on the internet every single day. And like what Asmi said, this desire to get that viral moment, especially again, like I was saying before, I think it's just the victimhood mentality of, we've been through so much. I feel like I should be able to do and say whatever I want, and no one can tell me otherwise because the system, the patriarchy, is against me. So I need to, in this one small moment, pat myself on the back, even though this is something everybody does.
And like somebody said, I'm sorry, this high school, child. This high school, right?
High school.
Did somebody get a master's? Like, okay.
Did we get some money? Like, what happened?
Go ahead, Tommy.
All right. One, the dance was impressive.
It was. She killed it, actually.
We can dance. We can definitely dance.
Yeah.
But here's the second one. The second one was it was prepared for attention. And anybody that's watched me over the past 15 years know that I say the one major thing, there are two major things that Black women like: DNA, dick, and attention. Those two things make them the happiest in the world. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to everything we've watched, and I know many of you maybe didn't see it. For them always talking about the culture, why they always got somebody else's hair in their head? They got to have a 99-inch bust down that don't look like the culture. Straight from the Asians, from Mr. Chow. That's where they get it from. But let's point this out. Have y'all noticed that 99% of the girls that you see doing this are dark skinned?
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
The light-skinned girls ain't got to do all that. Number one, the light-skinned girl can wear her own natural curls and feel good about it. Too light-skinned girl ain't got to sit up there and be loud and to get attention, because she get attention by how she look when she walk in the door. Every one of the girls, from the one that say, "This is my moment, this is my moment," they were all dark-skinned. I'm not making it up. They are. Every one of them tend to be dark-skinned. That one's dark-skinned. The mother was dark-skinned, who was saying, they all dark-skinned, and nobody wants to ask themselves, why are the dark-skinned ones the ones that are the loudest, the ones that need the attention the most, the ones that will claim we doing it for black folks but can't stay without Mr. Child hair in their head? You don't see them walking around with their own hair. The darker they are, the longer the weave. Am I lying?
How many inches?
33, 99 inch bust down.
33-inch bust down.
I know they say 33. I say 99. It's 99. I know they was like 33 inch. Seriously, the darker they are, and have you noticed, even if you look at models, and I'm not playing, go look it up. Dark-skinned models always, when they ask them, well, what is your background? French, German, whatever the fuck. Ask a mixed chick, what's her background? I'm black. Why is it that mixed chicks who are obviously more than just black try to swear to you they're just black? Why is it that a chick the exact same color of this phone will try to tell you that she mixed with something else?
So you think it's an insecurity thing?
It's 100% an insecurity thing. The dark-skinned girl knows if I don't act an ass, no one will pay me attention.
Oh, shit.
A lack of attention and trying to, as a result, try to
The only
get it.
thing that makes them feel like people is dick and attention. Because if it was opposite, they would be talking about their accomplishments. Remember, Meg Thee Stallion supposedly educated.
Right.
What do we talk about? Her whopping her ass.
That's all.
An educated woman. All these educated black women don't have on their Instagram their damn diplomas.
Well, we know Dr. Cheyenne ain't got hers up either, so that's one thing. So we going.
Oh, wait. But let's talk about it. But what does Cheyenne have? Her light skin, and she's throwing it now. Is she not putting up there? Hey, look, I look good. It don't matter. I ain't got no. And all them niggas and bitches are sitting up there saying, "It don't look. She look good."
It don't matter.
She's literally not a doctor.
Man, a couple of quick super chats real quick. Slim Daddy, I'm actually going to cover this. We're actually going to cover this in the next 5 minutes or so. Slim Daddy, thank you for the $5. Did anyone see the Philly high school kids who struggle to read? And this was actually the next segue point.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm concerned about how much we're investing in the prom and in the graduation theatrics. These kids are coming out of school, no child left behind. All these kids being left behind.
Jeff, you talking about
those read? They can't read. They're and it's not just the high school students either. And of course, it's the younger students. I'm seeing college students who also cannot read.
But Jeff, are you talking about those videos with the index cards where they're trying to read and they can't? I made a couple of videos of that. That's hilarious. It's sad, but it's also hilarious. Because again, like back to what you were saying, what exactly are we celebrating? Right?
Bro, I don't know, because it's like, it's one thing to see if we're killing it. We're killing it academically. We're killing it economically. We're doing everything that we know we need to do to kind of get things right in our community. And then we have this little stuff on the side. I'll be like, but at least we handling business. Some people, they were saying they were investing $5, 10, 20 plus $1,000 in proms this year. Messi, I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating.
Leaving high school in debt is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Like, this is a real thing. So appreciate you, Slim, for the $5. Messi, what's going on, Mika? Thank you for the $1.99. Okay, now this is a messy panel, and I love it. Appreciate you, sis, for showing love. Who else we got? Black Divine, 193. Thank you for the $20 size. There's a time and place for everything. I'm all for self-expression, but she could have waited in the end. And what's up, BSG? Who else we got? DBS, thank you, sir, for the $2 to set the bar so low. Participation are gold. And then last but not least, Ashy Foot Productions, $9.99. Hello, Michonne and panel. They can't help it. They just learned that along with their diploma. They receive free tickets to Lagos, sponsored by Klarna. Appreciate everybody so far. And then last but not least, Slim again, Ayanla recently said, never underestimate the ruthlessness of the female ego. Hyenas brought Black women from goddesses down to the caricature in the Times Square. I'm assuming he's talking about that statue of the Black woman statue up in Times Square. And then also and then full drink and a half. Thank you for the $10. I quit. Yeah, man. It's unfortunate to see, but the secondary part that I wanted to throw in was what Slim brought up earlier. These kids can't read. A lot of these kids are stunting about all the schools they've applied to, not the ones they've been accepted to. And there's kids making it into college who cannot read. So I want to kind of play some of these so we can see this isn't just like a high school related issue. This is pretty bad, including, unfortunately, my damn home city, Philly as well. So let me play that real quick.
Philadelphia student is facing expulsion for this video.
Yeah, end this score for me.
She wore a suit, clothes that were. Who's this for?
She wore a salad of clothes that were extra girly, whatever, bro, but somewhat.
She wore a. Oh, baby. She wore a silhouette of clothes that were. Bitch, I don't know that word. I don't even know how to read. I don't know what.
Now, I'm sorry, but should he be the one getting in trouble? Or should the teachers for failing their students?
Carey tried to ambush the extortion scheme.
What does that mean?
I don't even know. I can't say that. Tried to ambush the
Ain't he Asian? I think so.
extortion scheme.
What does that mean?
I don't know. The university student procured an off-campus accommodation via the platform Unishack. Unishack does that?
Oh, well, thank God.
Thank you, God. Right now. Actually, I'm gay, and anything a man could do, I can do myself.
I think women are capable to do anything without a man.
Y'all think women need men?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
No. Why not?
Because we run the world. Period.
Like what she said.
I think women are capable to do anything without a man, so that's why I don't think that no women need a man.
Okay. Oh, one more thing. And actually, I'm gay, and anything a man could do, I can do myself. So. Hello. What's the past tense of go?
The past tense of go.
Wait, past tense of go, right?
Yeah. Past tense of go.
Past tense of go. Shit. I don't know.
I really feel like it's
Siri.
No,
wait. We're gonna get it.
We can't ask Siri.
It's like it seems so easy to know.
It is easy, I promise you.
Next question.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
What continent are we in right now?
Oh my fucking God.
Hold on, I know all 7. I know all 7. Come back here.
The CIA is jumping up for joy. The CIA is like, we did it. The propaganda did it. They just drink, smoke, like enjoy the D, get pregnant, repeat the cycle. CIA is having a blast right now.
I think that the kids not being able to read, I think has a lot to do with technology and things just being at their fingertips. The phone will read to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to know anything. You can just Google it or ask Siri or whatever. So the technology is making our kids dumber. And then as far as the women not needing men talking shit in a microphone, I'm sure made by a man, posting it online that I'm sure was. How you don't need a man? The clothes that you got on was probably made by men.
Yeah, the entire infrastructure that is the internet was mainly built by and still is supported by men. And it's very interesting how they say they don't need nobody, this and that. But again, they run the world but don't know how to read. It's very interesting, man. It's just wild, bro.
They don't know what country they're in. They don't know. We're not going to skip over this. They don't know what country they are in. They cannot read. And I'm watching these two juxtapositions of going crazy with prom. And we got grown adults and college students in UCLA.
Yeah.
Messy, what's going on with us?
I didn't realize that they were doing this in the college level too. So that's pretty bad, because if these are the people that are supposed to be our surgeons and, you know, whatever the hell else we need, you know, that they're supposed to be professional of, then we're in trouble because of that. Now, I saw this stuff in Philly, shout out to Philly, and I thought that was bad enough. But with the college level, that makes it even worse. Those heifers talking about we run the rail, child, that's just heifers heifering. They just talking, because as soon as they on side of the road, they're gonna be calling some man to come and pick them up or help them out. So that's just them talking just to talk. Now the dumbness is the dumbness. That is what it is. Way back in the day, shout out to Generation X, because just like one of these guys just now said, your parent is the person that should be the first teacher of you. So even though they want to say it is the teacher's fault, the teachers put up with a bunch of crap now, and they allow it because you still have people saying, you're not going to tell my kid can have their phone, all this stuff that's taking them away from being able to learn. Not to mention the fact, I don't even, like when my kids, well, there's that. But when my kids were starting to come out of school, they were using iPads. So I don't even know if they read books, classics,
They don't even write anymore.
Oh my God, yeah, they don't even write. There's no cursive. I don't even understand what they go to school for, except for a herding place or something, because they're learning nothing and no one seems to care. You try to bring it up, you're racist. So, child, I don't care.
No, yeah, my brother was actually doing homework on a Chromebook. He apparently got a kid in his school, paid him like $200 to do all of his homework for the year. He didn't have to even do anything for school, and they just let him pass. I was like, "How did you didn't do any schoolwork?"
They use
Like, yeah,
ChatGPT to pass anyway.
yeah, ChatGPT. Don't need to know anything. Just ask Google.
I'm gonna say it real quick because I do have family members that went to a variety of HBCUs. My sister actually went to 2. She went to Lincoln University first.
Shout out to Lincoln.
We can say shout out to Lincoln. When I was on campus, that was 13th grade messing. You hear me?
No, we used to be getting accredited and unaccredited along with Cheney.
Yo, 13th grade. And then when I looked at the assignments, my mom said to now mind you, she's in college now. My mom said, yeah, this is your last semester here. It was her first semester, and she ended up having to go to another school because I was like, the bar is so low to where when they're doing backflips on stage and can't read, they're basically saying, if you bring that up, you're being a white supremacist. You're using white supremacist talking points. Tommy, please tell me your daughter can read. Please tell me at least that.
We know Tommy's daughter can read.
Exactly.
Both of them are like really, really smart. Both were valedictorians.
Damn, good job.
Both are going to college and didn't need me to pay for it. Awesome. But I do got to ask you a question, Dr. Messett. My girl asked me to ask you a question. You have your JD?
I'm sorry.
You have your JD?
The name.
Oh, yeah, child. I'm a doctor and a lawyer here on YouTube. Yes.
Nice.
If Dr. Brian,
when you use the word here on YouTube, what does that mean?
That means on YouTube, call me.
Sounds very specific.
Call me if you need help on YouTube as a doctor or lawyer. I got you. In real life,
Let's
not
be
call
clear.
me.
Yeah.
In
You're
real
supposed
life,
to be Dr. Pick Me too. Dr. Pick Me.
Okay, there you go. That's
I'm
what
a
you are.
professor.
Yeah. Girl, we can be whatever we want. If Cheyenne can do it in real life, we can do it
Whatever
here.
you want to do.
No, I agree with you. My girl would just send me a text message. She's making dinner. She asked the question. She was like, I really hope. She said, otherwise, that's redundant. Because I was like, and I don't know. Hey, I'm just a psychologist. So I don't know.
Can we talk about how people go to college and get into all of this debt just to work for people that never went to college?
Girl.
Well, college is just a party these days.
That
You
if
just pay for a party.
I was saying, if it's okay.
Yeah, but go ahead, Tommy, and then we'll circle back to that. Go ahead.
Do that because I'm 100% in agreement with you. I think that having a skill is way better than having a degree. I know plenty of people who have the same degree as I got, and they broke, and the same degree that I have, even though I'm using it, technically I didn't need it.
Yeah.
Same.
But I want to say this. When we're talking about the things that you guys were speaking of earlier, about one, the young lady Pick Me said we got to blame it on the schools, and I disagree because I have 2 daughters, and before they ever went to school, or the phones, schools are phones. Before they ever went to school, they knew how to read, write, and all this stuff at home.
Nice.
So regardless if at the school is teaching something or if society is telling them just read the phone, they learn before they walk out of the house. Let me explain. Where did your kids learn English? Did they learn that at school or did they learn at your house?
And then it's Rachel.
How to wipe their ass. Did they learn that at school or did they learn that in the house?
Yeah, my kids actually read books, real books, not ebooks. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad would teach me how to write every day.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is we cannot blame the technology because before they got the technology, they got us.
Correct.
Yeah, that's true.
Technology in their hands.
Well, Tommy, you know most people aren't really parents these days anyway. Everybody trying to be the friend of their child.
Well, that's why I said we stuck the technology in their hands because we were looking for a babysitter. The phone is a babysitter. The phone is no different than a pacifier. A parent gives their child a pacifier is a parent that doesn't want to deal with transitioning their child from either the breast, the bottle, to reality, to consequences. Because that's all you're doing to your child. You tell your child, and again, I'm a childhood psychologist. So if you hear me speak these things, it's just because I've done it, studied it. But if you're hearing a parent speak this, they just don't want to deal with the transition. That's what the pacifier is for. Even its work is to pacify. When you watch what's happening with those students, they're being pacified because Black women are being told who run the world, girls. They've also been told that they were queens by just being Black. So they had to do nothing to be a queen, but be Black and born.
Shout out to Dr. Umar. Go ahead.
Oh, God, I hate Dr. Umar.
Then they have everybody should hate Dr. Umar because he says he loves Black women, but he hated on daughter and his baby's mama. Y'all don't hear me. Almost all these Black men that say they love Black women, they ain't with one. Somebody holler my name right now.
He needs to take care of his daughters for real.
Yes, it's a grift. It's a lie. As the young Dr. Messi Michon said, anybody can be anything online.
Yep.
And people are so stupid they won't listen to it. I watched a woman who was repeating every word I said, and I put it on Instagram. I said, I don't know who this lady is, and I don't know who she is, but I said she was repeating everything I said. It was grown men. Love Dorsey. It's grown men who were sitting there saying, but bro, she's spitting the real. And I thought,
nah, they just thirsty.
But I want y'all to hear me. Why would if you heard a man say the real?
Didn't receive
15 years ago, would you need to hear a woman say the real after him, just repeating him? Then they told me, oh, you must just want to be the only one that control the message. You need to be okay with other people spreading your message. I said, you mean like Black people should have been okay with Elvis spreading the rock and roll? Black people should have been okay with Eminem spreading rap? Like Black people should be okay with white girls wearing braids? Funny how y'all want me to act like I don't take accountability and ownership of shit I made, but you want to sit up there and ask white people to give you credit for shit you didn't do. Ain't now one of y'all niggas named Lil Richard, but y'all mad at white people about rock and roll. So I asked them, I said, so this woman is obviously not a woman who even likes dudes. You know, like the other woman, forgot her name, the Queen Maker, who was
Queen Maker, yeah.
She was an obvious prostitute and a woman who liked women.
Yeah.
But men are so desperate for women that almost every one of these women who get on YouTube, Black women, pretend they like men. If a Black woman really liked men and they were down for men, the first man they'd have would be called a husband. The second man you'd hear them talk about would be called their father. But almost every one of those Black women who you see online that's grifting with these Black men, you don't see them with no man, do you? Nope.
Nah.
They don't have no husband, no boyfriend, no father. You don't see none of that. You just see them wearing tight clothes, Six the Goddess.
Well, it's glorified.
Tommy, he's shooting shots at everybody, brother.
I'm calling out names. You just see them sit up there pretending to like men, and then when they get mad, what the first words come out their mouth?
Men ain't shit.
Men ain't shit.
Oh, I thought you liked men.
But men ain't shit, but they be having sons.
Yes, you got a son and won't bring a man around him. But you get on YouTube talking about the importance of men. You're doing it as a grift. Same thing as Umar. If he thought Black women was queens, he'd have one. But he doesn't. The internet and black people love to hear somebody say something good instead of do something that's actually good.
Yeah, we
And
love a
that's
good
how
virtue signal. We love a good virtue signaler. We love a
Even
good.
with the listen, even with the way that the prom celebration, not prom, well, yeah, prom and really the prom celebrations are going, it's like they love the symbolism.
Right.
We love symbolism in politics. We love representation and symbolism with pandering. We
Mhm.
love people just making us feel included, even if it doesn't actually lead towards something substantial. That
Some
it doesn't
dopamine
change your
real quick.
actual life. No, oh my God, yeah, exactly. That split Gem 56. I don't know. Okay. Thank you, sir, for the $9.99 tangle of pathology. Moynihan, appreciate that. Full drink and a half thinking. Thank you for the 5. If your child is illiterate and dumb, it is your fault because you a dumb moronic parent. So unpolitely F you loser. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Who else we got? Deaf Dare Reaper. Thank you for the 5. This is what happens when children cheat and use apps to get passing grades. Chat GPT and feminism. Hit the like button for sure. Who else we got right here? Maru. 427. Thank you for the $5 as well. And then who else we got? Live FRM NYC. Can't read, can't write cursive, can't do math off the dome, but are professional consumers. Who else we got? It was Ask Gates 1534. Thank you for the $5. Y'all late behind. Chris Rock said that in the 90s. If you want to hide something from a black person, hide it in a book because black people don't read.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Jeff? You know, my grandmother was told me, she's like, in the past, a slave would get killed if they were caught reading. Yet now we can't read at all, or it's not even valued.
You can't pay some of us to read. It's the most.
We don't know about history either. That's another reason too.
Bro. Black Divine, thank you for the $20. Is it just me or is the Uncle Ruckus theme getting louder and louder from these books? Bro, this is crazy. And you know what's wild? The same group that'll defend the behavior of what we've seen on the screen are the same people that will call the people who are calling it out plantation slaves.
We just want to have an effective solution to the problems we see. And if you can't actually look at the problems from a neutral standpoint and immediately go to emotion, then you're not really trying to solve anything, bro.
So the slave.
Let's boil it down to something let's boil it down to something very small. Notice what you said. You said this woman is out here, the woman who was doing all that dancing. I said it was great dancing, but you pointed out what it was. Wasn't she soft shoeing? Wasn't she shucking and jiving? So why is that not called soft shoeing and shucking and jiving? But remember, these are the same people who won't call a drug dealer a traitor to their race. A person who sells drugs to their own people is not a traitor to their race, but me for calling it out is.
Again, the rules for being a traitor is dating outside the race and saying anything about your race in public that's not
no.
Only for black men.
You're only a traitor when you're a black man dating outside of your race. If you're a black woman, it's okay.
Yeah, that's right. She done upgraded.
She can't.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? You know who?
She's living a soft life.
Yes.
Whoa.
You know
we
what?
going back and forth with you niggas. She living the soft life.
I'm gonna say this now. The real traitors in the black community are the people who allow their kids to become adults and can't read. Those are traitors. Those are the actual traitors. The traitors are the ones that looks at their daughters doing splits on stages, doing stripper twerks on graduation stages and saying it's fine because they're following after Meg Thee Stallion. Those are the traitors. Like this shit with the whole y'all, everything is backwards in this.
It's never hard to tell when there's not a father involved though.
Very true.
Speaking English like slavery just ended yesterday. Niggas don't know any other language but English, and you speak that incorrectly. Let that sink in.
Yeah.
You don't know. I'd understand if you knew 4 other languages, 3 other languages, 2 other languages. Nigga, 1. You only know English. Your family only knows English, and your whole lineage speaks it wrong.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, man. It really is.
And then when someone speaks it right, you acting white. You ever notice we call things that make sense white?
Yeah.
Bro.
That
I guess
tells
when I
us how
sound
we
white
feel
and
about
act
ourselves.
white and eat
When you
white.
think of ourselves, when you sit up there and I watch black women when they have their children brushing their hair all day until it nap up, then they hate the child and want to put a perm in it. They call it baby hairs. They love the hair of the baby. That is a sickness. You ain't never heard no white person say, I love this baby's hair, but when it grow up, I hate it. You never heard an Asian person say this, a Mexican person. You literally have black women saying
Oh my
baby
God.
hair is a thing because it's the hair of a baby. And I'm not lying. Every one of y'all will watch a black woman brush a baby's hair down because it's got that fresh cooch juice on it. But as soon as that wear off, cooch juice. I know it works because I put my head in some of it once. I had a whole slick down. You hear me? It
Ain't nobody
works.
about to play with you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Slim Dad, thank you for the $2. Again, the education system is broken. It's not broken. It's working as designed. Yeah, man. I agree.
Propaganda machine.
Yeah. And in fact, like they don't even have to try anymore because they know we'll do it to ourselves, man.
We protect our own stereotypes.
POV, thank you for the $2. Hey, Auntie, shout out to OG Tommy and the panel. Appreciate you, Warren. Who else we got? Full drink and a half. Thank you again. This is Tommy. F Wit. Glad to see him back. And then we got Jay, the Gray Alien. Thank you for the $2. Shout out to Messi. You've come a long way. Boo. And guys, if you haven't checked out my interviews with any of the people that's on the screen, please make sure you do. All of them were hilarious. I had a great time. Clean the vibes. Thank you for the $4.99. Right at Tommy, despite the influx of idiots nowadays, my brother graduated as a valedictorian of his high school class last week. Shout out to that young man for sure. Especially, and I don't even hear too many young black guys being valedictorians. So shout out to the black boys and girls that are becoming valedictorians. Shout out to
The
them.
audience about to make me cry though. They making me feel that they.
I'm trying to figure out how many of these people here Tommy done paid. Jay the Gray, thank you for the $2. Fire panel, this will be good. Death, Dare, Reaper, shots fired. That was probably one of the many times Tommy said something so far. Probably to Umar. Slim Daddy, $2. Miss Jane Elliott calls public education indoctrination.
Yes,
at this point, man, I kind of agree. DBS, Jeff just described how you appease children. Yes. Who else we got? Oh man, damn. Live FRM NYC, thank you again. $5. Libs getting mad about race-based book exclusion, but show no effort in getting kids to even read those books properly. They worried about. Oh my God, that's such a bar. That's true. Derwin, thank you for the $5. The same of those prom celebrations are the closest most black women will come to getting married.
Damn.
Jesus. And the attire, the gathering, and in the fitness. Oh man, I've heard that. I have heard that a few times now.
Remember that white girl got in trouble for saying it? That young white girl got in trouble for saying
that white
it?
lady said it, and everybody said she needs to stay in her lane. But when it comes to our baby showers and it comes to this, that's effectively like the biggest celebrations. Most of these girls are going to get a large volume of people outside
I made
of
a post
birthdays.
about that. I said, don't invite me to no more baby showers. Invite me to your wedding. I'm no more baby showers. I'm done with that.
Maybe that's why it's so big.
Celebrate you for fucking. I'm cool.
But you know what's wild about it? If you're going to do it, it is what it is. It's the stunting of showing the pictures with no man in the pictures on social media. That's what makes it crazy. Like the whole Where's Waldo for baby showers and posting it on social media and it's not private. That's so bizarre to me
They
because
don't
it's
be existing.
Can I say
That's why
something?
they don't
Can I say something to
exist.
you, brother?
Yeah. What's up?
I want to say something to you, and I hate to go this way. Are you a biblical person?
I've grown up with it. Yeah, I'm familiar.
See, the devil's job is to what? He know where his home is going to be and is always will be for eternity. Hell, he want to bring as many people with him. Haven't y'all noticed that a lot of these women who are doing fuck shit try to bring other people with them to do that fuck shit? They won't be the only ones stripping. They want other women to strip. They will encourage. Have you noticed almost every dude that's a PDF file, he don't get the girls himself. Who get the other girls for him?
The women.
Every time. Because women, and I'm telling y'all, since the beginning of time, no offense, a woman without a man is prone to being evil. Eve was able to be convinced by the snake when
Right.
Adam wasn't there. He never went after Adam because Adam was okay with the rules. Have you noticed men are okay with hierarchy? We understand that this guy is the general, this guy is so. We're okay with hierarchy. Women aren't. Men will go out on a date with like 5 of our friends, and we'll know he handsome, he rich, he funny, he's smart. We'll play it like that to try to get as many people as we can. I've been on dates like that, and the woman will come tell me, you know, she a hoe. She sleep with everybody.
Damn.
That's your friend. You done told me this. First off, you made me stop talking to you and go start talking to her because that's who I was looking for in the first place, the hoe. I was looking for her the first day I came. I don't want you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You looking for a marriage.
Oh, my God.
But the fact is, women will do that. They will hate on each other in real time. They will sacrifice. That's why they don't make good teammates. Look at what women did. Look at what women did to Caitlin Clark. Smart women wouldn't have cared that she was white. They would have cared the fact that the more she brings, the more money we all make. You never seen black men get mad about Larry Bird getting all the attention, did you? Never.
Only Dennis Rodman. That was about it.
Because
Tommy, at the end of the day, a man got to work for his value. We understand that as a result. That's why we implement it throughout everything we do. Whereas ladies, you know, you're just born with it. And most of them, when they don't have any kind of standard or guardrail to keep them from, like you said, becoming evil, they're just going to scorch the earth. You know, that's why.
Hold on. Pick me and Messi. Were y'all evil before y'all got with y'all man?
I wasn't.
I hope not.
I wasn't, but I do believe that women need to be led though by men.
She understands. Yes.
Yeah. So you think
remember, the whole thing is you pass a woman. The father's supposed to pass her off,
and that's what. Exactly. That's how it was for me. My parents are still together, so
nice.
And if that guy ain't passing her to you, the question is next: who's passing her to you? Who taught her to be what you? Who taught her to be what it was you want her to be? A wife. Who taught her that? Who taught her to be respectful to a man's voice if she never heard a man's voice?
Right.
My daughter knows. It's like I've watched my daughter when I raise my voice like this. She does like this. She like when my voice is raised. I've watched black girls who've been around me who didn't have a father. The more I raised my voice, the wetter they got. It was a turn on to them. Chicks get wet and dudes die.
Yeah.
They like the drama. They like the fight.
Shit. Yeah, they like that.
Yes.
Man.
Or they feel like they
don't like I don't know if have you ever seen Talladega Nights?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Women are like Reese Bobby. They gonna say Applebee's got rats if everything is going too well. Applebee's got rats.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of women are. They need the drama, and that is what makes them happy. Which is why you see so many men who are in prison getting the guards pregnant.
Yeah. Smash the guards. Yeah, I used to work in one. Yep, I used to work on one too. It's a real thing. Miss B1, thank you for the $9.99. Tommy was the first YouTuber I found back in 2008 that was speaking hard facts against the woke mob. It's nice to see him again online. Good evening, everyone. Who else we got? Full drink again. Thank you for the $5. Traders to the black communities. Anyone that doesn't address the black community's real issues and also doesn't bring any real solutions. F you losers. Through the Fire podcast. Thank you for the $5. Cooch Juice sounds like a new T-shirt. Tommy might need to trademark that. Yo, Cooch Juice is crazy work. He said Cooch Juice specifically for baby hair. Death Dare Reaper, $5. Y'all gonna have someone fight in the air like Cuba. Wiggy Will, I disagree with Tommy. Once you speak English good, can't nobody change it.
What?
Okay.
All right. I don't know how to address anything I said, but okay.
Jay, the Great Alien, $2. You can't go wrong with the OG Tommy on the panel. Oscar Hun, $2. Tommy is the GOAT of the manosphere. Hey. And then we got Miss B again, 2012, the correct year that I found Tommy. Oh, so she aged you before. Reggie Johnson, thank you for the $10.
Damn, Tommy
was old as shit.
Hey, I got a lot of play.
Damn.
Reggie Johnson, $10. The GOAT Tommy in the building. Restart TNN News Raw again. Good show. Oh yeah, man. They telling you restarted.
Well, hold on. Let me tell them because first off, you got to look on the screen. It's got my name on there. Y'all got to fight. I'm in such a bad spot where they hate me. That's how much the truth being told is a problem. That y'all got to go find me right now, and I'll give y'all 85% off right now to come join me. You got to come find me over on OnlyFans, and they be trying to flag me over there.
That's crazy.
I can't even go to a site where they do corn. But you just go look onlyfans.com/Tommy Sotomayor, and you can see me. You can see all of the TNN Raw, everything from the past. That's where I got to put it. And great thing about me is I'm not like Puffy, so I'm not going to sneak a Tootsie Roll on you. It is not. It's not. No. I'm saying something.
You ain't free to nip.
It ain't 3 inches. It'll hit you over the head. You swear I was
No.
That's why you ain't never heard nobody talk no stuff about me in all these years. All the things they can say about me. Bam!
Left there. Thank you for the $5. These women traffic themselves and others while calling it a career. These LTMs fund the nonsense, then want a wife. Watch it burn. Full drink again, $5. Where are all the white bees that got y'all black bees on the feminist man hate train at? They home married, being submissive, just asking, losers. And then last two, Slim Daddy, I disagree, Tommy. Satan came to Adam first as Lilith. Well, I mean, that's an alternative source.
It still didn't work. Even if they're saying that happened, it didn't work.
Yeah. And then Naeem, thank you for the $5. Y'all, you're criticizing the results. Deep dive into the source of the problem. Tommy just yapping. It's what he does. Well, he did say a major source, and I think everybody on the panels has alluded to it. It is something about the fatherlessness in this community that I think ultimately is one of the biggest issues with it. I'm going to play this last clip, and then we're going to wrap things up. Tommy, and everybody's kind of alluded to it, the role of fathers. So I'm going to show this clip of a young lady who rented a helicopter for her prom send-off.
Yeah, I remember this.
Right?
God.
But what I want you to pay attention to is look to see if you notice the father in the picture.
Communication between the city and here about the aircraft.
It was intended to be a pre-prom gathering like no other. Here in Markham at Rosner Park, a park district executive arranged to have a chopper land for a one-of-a-kind prom photo op for her daughter.
Are there any type of FAA regulations or anything like that?
But within moments after the helicopter landed, Markham police intervened and shut it all down. The young lady was able to get some pics, but the flyover that Mom arranged was never allowed to happen. And yes, Mom, Quintina Brown, says to some it may seem excessive, but to her as a mother, that's exactly what it was supposed to be. An over-the-top, once-in-a-lifetime experience. And if you want to know, she says it cost about $800.
Since she was graduating and this was going to be a memorable experience, I just wanted to be able to provide that for her.
Yo.
Can I just say this? The baby mamas be doing extra stuff just to shit on the baby dads. To make a nigga feel like we don't need you. This is what I did for my baby. I'm holding it down.
I just don't understand why people doing so much for prom. Like high school to me was such a blur. I just went through it. I don't understand, but again, it's just unfortunate. It's just a showcase of the problems that we have in our community, man. We got to work on this for real.
So that woman, somebody. Wait. Somebody agreed to fly a helicopter and didn't check a flight pattern with aviation?
No, you know they can't do that.
Yeah, that's what happened.
If there's a real pilot, shouldn't they lose their license? Isn't that a requirement?
$800 is $800, Doc.
Oh my God.
Man. But did you notice in that clip, where was that?
That was nowhere to be found.
Chicago, it's Illinois, where Big Tiff used to be. I know those places. I know them. Shout out to Big Tiff. No, there's never a man. There's never a father. They're the bad ones.
Men are just so much more logical than women.
I'm sorry.
Men are so much more logical than women that they wouldn't even agree to paying for no shit like that.
You know what? I used to agree with that part, Professor. But I'm gonna say this. I think a lot of daddy's girls are turning into this too, because remember, these men were raised by their mothers.
You talking about the weak version of men in our generation right now?
Yes, because if they have daughters and they are in their child's life, they never tell her no. They never do what Tommy's saying in terms of challenging and holding her accountable. She's a princess. And then what happens is when she gets in the real world, she's comparing a man that never held her accountable to men in the real world. And I'm like,
my dad would never say no to me. What makes you think I let you say no? Like what?
And then the second thing, go ahead, Messi. My bad.
I was just gonna say, my parents were not married. My father would never say no to me. And so I'm not saying that that's not a thing, because I just don't think there's as many men as there are women that's participated in this foolishness, right?
Yeah. Right.
Where the mothers are allowing their children, or they're overplaying all this, spending all this unnecessary money to front and flex for the internet, for friends, for whoever. And at the end of the day, Black people are still going to be worth zero by 2053, focusing on things that don't matter at the end of the day. At top of list, we shouldn't be at the top of. At bottom of list, we shouldn't be at the bottom of. But as soon as someone says something to try to assist, you're a white supremacist. So there's no winning. So we just over here where we at with our besties, we just sit here and we're going to be watching, and we're going to be getting great content, because speaking of Bible, Tommy, the Lord helps those that help themselves. So if y'all like it, we love it. And let me last thing, don't forget Chris Brown meet and greet sold out, $2,500 per ticket.
Man,
and don't forget
that money.
Don't forget the $1,000 pictures that
it's up to 2,500. It went up to 2,500.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and then Tommy go ahead and hop in. I never thought until I watched the last 6 months of me doing this content stuff, covering things, trying to reach out to people, trying to have hope in this situation. I've come to an entirely different epiphany. I think Planned Parenthood might actually be a good idea. I think Planned Parenthood might actually be somewhat of a good idea, because if this is the pattern, this is the outcome, this is the product, it is horrible as it sounds. The idea that some of these people can keep having more and more children just to F up the system and ruin, and I don't know what to say, but I'm starting to realize like maybe Planned Parenthood is the thing that prevents us from even things being potentially worse. Am I crazy? Pick me, what you think?
I think that I agree with what you're saying, but the bitches are having babies for checks. The more kids you have, especially with multiple men, you get different checks. So this is how I'm gonna live. This is how I'm gonna get my 39-inch bust downs. That's how I'm gonna get them. I just gotta have 3 more kids with 3 more men.
And there's nothing stopping
them. Planned Parenthood. They act like they popping Plan Bs and still end up with a baby.
Bro, I'm like, if they're not going to acknowledge this stuff as a problem, I almost want them to start group memberships for Black women. Because if you're not Black girls, because if you're not going to address this, if you're not going to teach them to read, if you're not going to hold them accountable, and nobody can hold them accountable, sis, you know what? Go ahead to Planned Parenthood.
Well, that's why I do sometimes like the feminist movement. Sometimes when it's like, oh, be child free, and the Black ladies will be like, I don't need no man, I don't need no children, I don't need no family. Yes, let that bloodline end, let that bloodline go. Go ahead.
You know what?
And you know what? It's not just Black women though. It's American Black women, because the other Black women in other countries are not like that. They're not nothing like us.
Tommy, what you about to say? Go ahead, Tommy.
1 second, Tommy. I'm sorry, because when they come through and look at this, they're going to say, "Look at all these coons and pick me mammies."
I can't wait.
But let me just say, it's only because these things are true for the most part, unfortunately. And if we could talk and try to figure it out to say, let's come to some sort of decision, then that would be better. But what you're saying about Planned Parenthood, where they needed it, they got it. All these liberal cities, especially California, because that's a whole nother live stream too. The liberal cities, we've been in, but just FYI. Sorry, Tommy.
Go ahead, Tommy.
Number one, that is me. Give me my wrench, because I want to make sure I get blocked. But that is me.
Oh, okay.
I like to make sure, but people don't block me, because whatever I'll say something they don't like, and I get blocked. So that's me. Number 2, I do want to say this though. I hear what you're saying, but in practice it doesn't work. Let me explain to you.
All right.
There's a lot of professors in many colleges that tell people, I won't grade your attendance. And as soon as you say that, they don't show up to class. So the only people who actually show up to class are the go-getters and the people who want to pass. They don't need to force them. Let me tell you what abortion is. It's the same thing. Let me tell you what it is. The person who says, I don't want to have a kid because I can't afford it, or I don't like the dude I had it with, they make the responsible decision of getting the abortion. But they would have made a good mother, or the person they slept with might have made a good father. You know who bypasses the abortion?
Who?
FBG Duck Mom. She had 10 children. She doesn't go to have an abortion. She is not smart enough to use that tool. Remember, a hammer can be used to build something or tear down something.
Right.
Well, that tool that you say is abortion, put in the wrong hands, the responsible people are using it. The irresponsible people who should be using it aren't. That's why somebody with common sense has one child or no children. The one who's the dumbest motherfucker who should have had children, abortions, got a gang of kids, and tell me I'm lying.
You're not wrong. And you're not wrong. And then more of those personality types are spread throughout the system, whereas the intelligent individuals have one or none, and the population over time becomes more of the negative than the positive as a result.
You're right.
Like
Real
I said,
life
they give so
idiocracy.
much assistance.
Real life.
There's meal tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, real life idiocracy. Well, let me explain. In the black community, whenever I say something, the first thing they say to me is, yo mama's black, which means apparently black people believe once a black woman becomes a mother, she becomes a saint. Because apparently you cannot criticize black women anymore because you have a black mom. They never say that about your daddy black.
You can't
Never
criticize
shown
us,
any-
period, without it being a problem.
Yeah.
Nobody fights in the playground because you said something about my daddy.
Yeah.
You say something about my mama, it could be 100% true. I'm still gonna beat you up. Your mama a hoe. My mama literally would be a hoe, and I'm still gonna fight you over the fact that she's a hoe. That being said, they have deified black women.
Yeah.
Which is why they call them goddesses and queens. They ain't going around calling y'all kings and gods. They're calling them these names. They are fallible. So when you give these women the ability to say, well, I can go out here and whore, but once I have a child, I'm in a different stratosphere now. Remember, look at how so many black people are praising Lotto for getting pregnant by a guy who not only is married, but got a bunch of other kids. Black women who you never thought. My daughter was like, she used to watch this girl. She played China in whatever it is. The young girl was sweet on those Disney shows or whatever it was. She got pregnant by 21 Savage or whatever his name.
Yep.
She got a baby by him. Ruined her career just to be a baby mama. Keela and the Bee girl. Ruined her life to be a baby mama, and then the nigga wanted to treat her right, and she said, no, I want to be up in Usher's face.
Yep. The power of the matriarchy, Tommy. It's the power of the matriarchy.
The child to them makes them the thing. They become the greatest thing on earth when a black woman she get to have all these baby showers, put up all these bullshit pictures of a child she gonna just neglect when it's hanging.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I tell people all the time. I said, I love my grandmama. You know what I used to call my grandmama? Mama.
What?
You know what I call my mama?
What?
By her first name. Do you know why? Because after having children, she didn't want people to know she had children at a young age.
Damn, bro. I'm sorry.
If you had them though.
Mm.
And I'm not alone. In the South, I'm from Atlanta. The majority of men and girls called their mamas, grandmothers, mama. Because grandmama was one who was taking, even though they were dragging your daddy through child support and putting him in jail if he didn't pay it, she wasn't taking care of you either.
That's why I'm so lucky to have a father, bro. People be like, when I moved to New York City, I thought everybody had a dad or a leader. Nope. More people have no dad than not. But what really messed me up was the fact that there's women out there that promote the single mother lifestyle. I had a girl tell me literally, I'd rather be a single mother than a wife. I was like, God damn.
Yes.
Remember Ebony
They
K.
make
Williams?
fun of wives. They make
Remember
fun
Ebony
of
K?
wives, Oscar brother. They sit up there
Yeah.
and talk about the wife and be like, bitch, I fucking your man. Like they're making fun
Remember,
of the
they call you pick-me's if you're in a relationship.
Like it's a bad thing to be picked. It's only
Right.
American black women though. Like I would rather be a pick me than a skip me. I don't understand. Who wants to be skipped?
It's whatever is wrong is right, and whatever is right is wrong. That's what's
And
going
the
on.
Bible said, and Messy, the Bible said this would happen.
Mm.
The Bible literally
did.
said right would be wrong and wrong would be right. And it is that the black community. Everything that you would think is wrong. Let me tell you something. The fact that the majority of girls I see not only have tattoos, but they have tattoos like men. It'll be up their neck, on their face, all over their arm. And they'll tell you in a minute. Black women will call you bruh, bro. And if you get them mad enough, they'll tell you to suck their dick.
Yeah, listen, don't worry about the Philly Jones, man. Philly and New York. Oh my!
Yeah, don't go to the Bronx, man.
Coming from Philly.
Hold on, bro. You know I had to cut off a whole city when I said I'm not going to date women in Philly no more. And people are like, why would you say that?
Damn.
Bro, half of them were dudes. Half of them were dudes, bro, and they're rougher than the studs.
Yeah,
they're rougher than the studs.
Ask her brother, what's my song? The men with vaginas and a hard ass face. The men with vaginas twerking all over the place.
Studs are
Is
better.
their problem free?
This is crazy.
Philosophy.
Stupid.
The men with vaginas.
Well,
The
when you
studs,
promote
the studs are the wildest thing I've ever seen. I've seen studs more feminine than straight.
Yes,
yes, yes.
Willingboro, New Jersey, in Camden, New Jersey, in Philadelphia, in New York. There's studs that's more feminine today in 2026 than heterosexual straight black.
I know you don't want to say it, but gay men are. Gay men are more feminine. Nobody wants to say it, but they are.
Really?
That's how you got gay men out here talking crap to actual black women, telling you
saying
they
it's a competition.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's gay men saying this. There is a competition now. That's
Well,
the
that's because
truth.
black women view submission and obeying their man as being weak. That's a weakness.
Yeah, being feminine is weak. Being a man is strong.
Yeah.
Well, they don't want you to be. We call it low testosterone males over where I'm at. But they want you all to be LTMs.
Yeah.
So then they can then turn around and call you gay. So
Sassy,
win
sassy,
situation.
zesty.
I love when they call me Gassy though, because then I tell them to shut the hell up.
Well, listen, man. You know me and Black Spider and Tommy. We the cancer of the community.
Yes.
Apparently, that's the new one right now.
Lord,
man. And so I'm gonna read these last few super chats to wrap things up. Full drink and a half. Thank you again for the $2 dollar. You're wrong. It's westernized world ideology. Ideology, my brother spelled differently, but that's neither here nor there. But I appreciate you for the $10, good sir, because he said good show, big salute, my brother. And man, I appreciate it because you've been giving all throughout the show. And everybody, if you have not done so, just a reminder, please make sure that y'all like this video wherever you're watching it from, that you're following everybody that you see on the screen, and feel free to become a member of our respective channels if you haven't done so. Last two. Growth Talk, $2. Chest tattoos and piercings equals pirate pussy. I'm gonna keep that in mind. That is crazy. And then last but not least, Naeem, again, thank you for the $5. Who creates the environment? Who's the serpent in the ear of our women? Who's the battery in the back of our women? Who controls the chessboard? Well,
I don't like that statement because it takes away accountability. Like anytime I talk to somebody about that, they're like, the women are being controlled. I'm like, are the women just like robots, or like, are they just like children that are walking? Women are they're living, breathing. They have a brain. Like, we have to give them accountability as well. Somebody told me BSG go and attack a store. I'm not going to do it because I can think for myself. So you got to give accountability to the women that follow this rhetoric as well. Because we got women like Dr. Messi and Miss Ask here, and they're clearly not just going along with the rhetoric.
Yeah, very true.
Why you keep calling me Miss Ask? I'm pick me.
damn, sorry.
My bad. The whole damn
He must have been watching them.
No, why was he coming? You missed ad.
It's okay.
Pick me, my
He
bad.
was watching them videos. Which video you was watching, brother? Let's start there. Which
there
video you watching?
There was a video recently where she was breaking down what it
With
is.
the board?
Huh?
When she was writing on the board?
Yeah, when she was writing on the board, and it was something
Miss
about
Ass. That's where he got it from. Miss Ass. Okay, now we know.
Wait. Where can I see this? I'm asking for a friend.
I'm going to find it.
Where can I see this? I'm asking for a friend.
Reggie Johnson, man, thank you for the $20 question for Jeff. What percentage of the WNBA is bisexual? Wow, man. I mean, if I had to truly just throw a random guess out there. No, that's way too high. Way too high. No, I'm going to say probably 30% of them are bi. 30%. The
30?
rest are either, because the rest is probably either gay or straight.
How many? Hold on. What's the percentage of straight? Do you think?
Just straight, probably like 10%.
I'll check it out afterwards.
I wouldn't be surprised. Probably like 10%. If I'm honest with you, I just don't think the environment. First of all, there's a lot of pressure. They're constantly flirting with each other. They're dressing. They're getting undressed and dressed in front of people that are attracted to them. Like women, their sexuality is more fluid, so they give each other passes when it comes to slapping each other on the ass and kissing each other on the lips and doing all kind of BS and not calling it that. So that's why I'm like, I think we got that. There's a lot of them that I know are gay, and then there's probably a decent percent of them are probably bi.
Listen, they give each other passes for eating each other's pussy. Let's call it what it is. I've had more girls hook me up with threesome when I'm 50. But when I was young,
he's right, man.
You don't know
the truth.
Boy,
you don't have to do nothing.
They ready.
They set you up. And then appreciate you. Thank you, Reggie, for that.
Munching.
This nigga got a song for everything.
Tommy, you got songs for days, bro.
Carpet munching. Went to the ABBA song. That is crazy work. Leslie, thank you for the $5. I see the man Jeff got OG Tommy at the round table, along with the other good folks. Love to see it. And y'all, everybody that's in the chat, if you haven't done so, please make sure that y'all comment and let us know if y'all want to see this more often. Maybe we were thinking once a month, potentially, possibly two. May even have additional people on the panel. So let us know in the chat if y'all love this, if y'all love the panelists, and if y'all want more of this. Relax, bro. What the F? Haha. Now I'm illiterate. I appreciate you, brother, for the $2. Pick me. I just played your video on my show. Yes, sir. And then who else we got? New Geek. So what's going on, bro? I think he said ask. LOL.
Yes, ask.
Right?
I thought you were saying ask.
I just subscribed to you for no reason then. Let me unsubscribe. I did. I thought it was something else.
No.
And then Miss Couture, what's going on, sis? Pick me board meetings are fire. And then last but not least, Stefan Moultrie, thank you for the $2. Is that Spider-Man in the middle? Absolutely, it is. Y'all, how'd y'all feel about this panel? Be honest with you. What y'all think?
I actually been wanting to meet Tommy and Miss Pick Me for a while because I've been watching Tommy since like forever, since I was in freaking high school. And then Pick Me, the way she's doing her content, it's nice to have women in the space advocating for what needs to be done because so many women will listen to her rather than, unfortunately, Tommy or Jeff or Messi or me. So it's just important that as the space grows, it becomes more diverse. I've always said that the manosphere needs women in it. That way, it's not just some big giant guys club. We need the correct women, not just grifters.
Surprised though, bitches really hate me.
Listen,
if they're not married and they lack accountability, they do not like me.
They don't like me either.
They don't like you either, Doc.
They would rather.
Hold on, women don't like competition. That's why what I said earlier. Women do not like women. That's why you hear a bunch of women saying they get along with men better than women because they don't like other women. When you hang around a bunch of dudes, you're the only piece of cat that's there.
Damn.
Every time I hear a woman say I get along with men more than women, I'm like, yeah, because you like the attention.
Right. 100%.
And number two, I can't take the place of what Pick Me doing because I'm not gonna put no cucumbers in my video. So it's just,
Oh, I
so
definitely
she got that.
subscribe. I gotta see what's going
Tommy,
on.
Tommy, you got this, brother. Your thing
Okay,
is
see, y'all keep making me want to resubscribe now. Where's
she
she
is
putting?
saving. Listen, she is saving marriages. She got cucumbers. She got
Check out her
oils
Instagram.
hanging from doors. I'm telling you right now, this woman is dang. She is saving lives and marriage. Tommy, check it out.
Her
Instagram. Let me interview her over on my Fight Club. Then.
Hold on. What's your interview involved?
No, my Fight Club is awesome. If y'all have never been over to my OnlyFans and watched the Fight Club videos we do, boy, there's a reason why you can't see them on YouTube. But they're fun. And they're really fun, and shit goes left. But if you go there, you will watch, and I promise you, just go subscribe. Like I said, just for your fans. For the day only, I give y'all 85% off. If you go over there and join, I guarantee you'll be like, oh, shit. That's what go over there. Just look onlyfans.com/my name. Tommy Sotomayor. I promise you'll be like, okay. But the Fight Club interviews are amazing.
Nice. I'm actually going to check it out. I've never been on OnlyFans. I've never started a subscription, so this will be.
I'm never going there.
The wildest thing is knowing that Tommy Sotomayor is going to be the reason I joined OnlyFans. That's the wildest statement. That is the wildest statement.
Hold up. Here's the weird part. Men are okay with joining a woman's OnlyFans when they believe that woman is probably on there messing with a ton of guys. But won't join a man's OnlyFans knowing that he might be on there messing with a ton of women. Well, now, who would you rather watch? A bunch of women be with a guy or a bunch of dudes be with a girl? A gay person want to see different men traits.
We would rather watch Fight Club.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, if the thought was, but that's what I'm saying. The thought is men don't support men. Like, they will sit there and say, I'll watch a woman do the same. They'll support these women who do nothing. That's why even when the guy said, he said, I want to see women in this space, I push back from that because I think if you're saying you still need women out front, that the only way to get men to listen to something is have breasts and ass, which is how we get used. That's how you get fixed the goddess. This is how you get the queen maker, because y'all men need to see a woman, which is why y'all let women ruin y'all entire gaming space. Your gaming space has been taken over by women in bunny outfits. Am I lying?
No, you're not wrong. But when I say I want more women in the space, I'm not saying I want more women out front. What I'm saying is I want more women listening and agreeing and then spreading the message that way. I'm not saying I want another queen maker. I'm not saying
I'm just telling you, if you really wanted a woman who understands following, guess what she'd do?
What?
Be following. If you want a man that understands leading, why would you want him in the crowd?
No, I got you. It's just unfortunate we have so many.
Y'all say this. That's why y'all end up getting what you get, because those women understand I can take the message of these men that have already spit it and give it back to them men with my tits out. Have you ever noticed there ain't a woman who give y'all the message that don't show y'all they tits and ass?
No, I 100% agree. Those are grifters and they're manipulating.
They don't cover it up and then be telling y'all the real.
But I'm just saying, with so many women out there pushing this negative anti-male message, it is nice to have that female representation. Absolutely. That's all I'm saying.
That's like saying it's nice to have a white man preach the pro-black message.
It just really gives men hope, especially when they see a black woman not going with the sisterhood or whatever that delusional bullshit is that they have.
Feminine fear.
Show it. Hold on. Then show it. See if them men will listen to you if they don't see your tits or your ass.
Well, all of my videos were from my neck up until I started doing my whiteboard. So they're just surprised that I'm in shape.
If you watch all those men, they literally, even the fitness chicks, they've proven the fitness male guys, they go to them for actual fitness tips. The fitness women, they literally go there to watch them, and every exercise they do is look in the blood. Everyone. I'm not making this up. I don't have a problem with nobody. Y'all know Melanin is on my show. Yeah. I'm not a liar. Every nigga that come there to watch Melanin, what do they say? Look at them titties.
Shout out to Melanin. Got to pull her up at some point too. Yeah, man. Listen, Tommy, our brothers is still creatures of habit. We still growing. We still got to mature.
Hey, I like ass and titties.
Yeah.
Of course.
Listen, I'm not opposed now. I'm not opposed.
Just don't lose your mind.
But I call it but I'm honest about it.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Thing is, we have people who lie about what it is they're doing.
Yeah.
Know what you're doing. What is it? One girl, the tree of life, whatever her name was, that girl was ugly as a tree. She had
talking about,
huge
brother.
fake breasts. She had these big fake breasts, and she would oil them up before the show. Here's the thing: why is it that it take a woman when she know her show is gonna start? It take her 2.5 hours to get started, and she be dressed to the nines with makeup and hair done. But me, you know what I was doing right before the show? I was jacking off. I was late.
My God!
Just put a shirt on. I don't even have no pants. That's what a man can do.
All right.
I ain't shaved. I didn't color my beard. I just come and give you the word.
All right.
The word is what's but listen to me. But the word is what's important. And whenever you spit the word in our community, if we were led by men, the word would draw men more than the ass and tits. But if you notice, in our community, the ass and tits will always be bigger than the word, which is why you have a dude that spit the truth and he got 4,000 followers. And you'll see a woman that all her videos are just her lifting shit on the cabinet and showing her ass, and she got 400,000.
That's because men are very easy and sex sells.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Yeah. You're right.
real quick.
You're right.
The last time I met with you, I told you I was trying to start me a podcast and all of that, and I need to get to 1,000 subscribers. I finally got a little over 1,000 subscribers.
Hey.
Thanks to you.
Nice.
Thanks to you. One of my whiteboard videos made it to World Star yesterday.
I told you. The whiteboard thing is big.
Shit.
And I told you, get on that YouTube immediately because the whiteboard, listen, whether it's the dress, whether it's your swag, the accent, there's something nice for people to look at. What she's actually putting on the board is actually something. And what Spider, you said something that I really appreciate. Tommy, you acknowledged it a lot. There are women that will only listen to other women. And there are women that are watching what her and Messi are doing. And they're like, you know what? There's a point. You got a point. And then once they start listening to them, they realize, all right, so maybe all the guys aren't crazy. And that opens up the door for them to be able to entertain what we're talking about as well.
And then to know that I'm actually living what the fuck I'm saying. I'm not a single bitch online telling y'all about relationship stuff and how to keep a man. I'm happily married for a reason.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So can you pull up one of my videos? Can you pull up?
Not right now, but
okay.
but yeah, but I guarantee you, Tommy and Spider, but Tommy will find a clip. He gonna do some research.
Yeah, he will.
Listen, y'all, I'm gonna
I gotta give you credit, bro. 13
What's
people
up?
have subscribed to my OnlyFans since I've been here. 13.
Oh,
that's the goal. When we do these collabs, the goal is always for everybody to meet each other's audiences, be introduced. All of you are extremely talented. There's a reason why I wanted y'all to come on my platform. I want to do great work with y'all. And I just think engaging in this space, listen, we can't get along with everybody. Can't be always kumbaya, but a lot of people I really love and respect in this space. And I just want to build. And I think this was dope. This was our first grown folks roundtable. I think this was an awesome success. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen with this. So guys, if you're still watching, please make sure you like this wherever you're watching from. Make sure you follow everybody you see on the screen. Feel free to become a subscriber, even on OnlyFans, as well as to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube as well. And if you are not a member of our respective platforms and channels, please make sure you do. We hope that y'all enjoyed this. Shout out to everybody that gave as far as the super chat. And then last person, Live FRM NYC. It's over for these IG and OF models anyways. AI models are already taking over and they look better than these. Hey. Fours.
Y'all
So
subscribe
listen,
to Professor Pick Me Too on YouTube.
Yeah. Sis,
I'm about to start my podcast.
She just hit over 1,000 followers on YouTube, subscribers on YouTube. So I'm excited. She's about to get monetized. It's about to be a problem, man. So listen, everybody, why don't y'all let everybody know where they can find and support you before we close out? Let's do Spider, Messi, Pick, and then Tommy to close us out.
So again, you can find me on Instagram. It's my main home, but I'm on every single platform. It's Black Spider Guy Advice. No spaces. Again, Black Spider Guy Advice. I'm on all platforms.
Okay. Go ahead, Messi.
Shout out to everybody. Jeff, thank you so much for having me again. Nice to meet you all. Shout out to all of the chats. You can find me at Messi Michonne Live. I'm actually about to do another live stream after this one at 10 o'clock. So, come through, y'all. Come through.
It's about to be lit. Go ahead, Pick Me.
Okay, so I'm on IG. I'm the real I love her. It's down there. It's tagged. And that's ILUV her. And then YouTube Professor Pick Me. Y'all go sub. Everybody on the panel, go sub.
I'm already there. I'm already
I'm gonna sub y'all back.
Yep. And what about you, Tommy?
Well, they can find me in a few places. One of them, they can go to TommySotomayor.com. That's my website. The other one, you can go to rumble.com / the Tommy Sotomayor Show. You'll find all my social media there, and you can go to OnlyFans / Tommy Sotomayor. And I was telling them sad that somebody said, I will not do that. And I understand when you say you will not do it, but to me, that's the thing what niggas' problem are. If you won't do something, shut the fuck up. No one needs you to say what you won't do. You don't have to do it. But then you sitting up here trying to make sure nobody else does. And that's some hating ass shit to tell somebody what you ain't doing. Did you say that with anybody else when they said what theirs was? If you ain't coming to the party, you don't need to tell people who didn't ask you that you ain't coming.
Yeah, I saw that actually.
They won't miss your presence.
Listen, man. Everybody, feel free to support everybody that you want to.
Sorry. The brother told me to talk about it, and I forgot about it. A Fatherless America, my movie, which is on Amazon Prime. It has a 4.8 out of 5. Go look at it because that's why I know people won't support. Fuck OnlyFans. You won't go to Amazon Prime and rent A Fatherless America. That's a 4.8. I can depend on white folks who say they like what you do. They actually go pay for it.
Fatherless America.
Fatherless America. It's on Amazon Prime. You can stream it right now live. A Fatherless America.
Are you in the movie or you wrote it?
It's my movie. I did it. Wrote it, did it. Everybody's in that movie. Tammy Roman's in that movie. That they cut out when Russell Simmons was in it because of what he did, but I got the extra with Russell Simmons in it. What is that, guys? I forgot. There's so many people that was in that movie that wanted to be in that movie, and I was surprised so many celebrities wanted to just come and tell me how important father was. And it was an amazing experience. And myself and my daughter are leading the movie. We went all around the country talking to people, asking about what's going on with the role of fatherhood. And it took 5 years to make the movie.
Wow.
5 years.
That's awesome, Tommy.
Awesome. So listen, everybody, if you haven't done so, please check out his movie on Amazon. Feel free to check him out on OnlyFans, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. Please support these people. If you're not following me or subscribed or a member, I highly welcome that you do. And y'all, most importantly, hit those notification bells because so many people don't know about what we're posting or what we're putting out until it already goes up. So make sure y'all check that y'all are still subscribed and that y'all hit that notification bell for future stuff that we're posting. Thank y'all, panelists. This was super dope. I'm going to the woods, reach out to each of y'all and beg to see how much I can convince y'all to come and what it's going to cost me going forward. But I really appreciate this. This is super fun. And it looks like based on the audience response already, we may be on to something that's probably going to be pretty special. So everybody that's watching, have a good evening and we'll see y'all on the other side.
Thank you all. See ya.